Welcome to the first episode of Manos at the Movies. Here I'm going to discuss movies that I think are probably slipping through the cracks and I think deserve a little attention. Now, for the first movie, a tiny bit of setup. I had been thinking a lot about Pam Grier since King 1912 and I did a Jackie Brown video a couple weeks ago during our Quentin Tarantino theme week. And unbelievably, she pops up as Amanda Waller in the Smallville movie Absolute Justice. Now, I'd been tooling around YouTube, and Absolute Justice seems to be a pretty big hit with the fans. And I've seen her get some good reviews. But judging by a lot of the reviews, even though they liked her, I'm not sure how many of these fans even knew who she was. Often referred to as that lady who played Amanda Waller. So I think she deserves a little more attention. Of course, some of you in the know her role in Jackie Brown. And maybe also on the L Word, which was the Showtime series that I think just ended like last year, this past season. And of course her recent performance in Smallville. And I hope she comes back more and more, even though I'm not a big fan of Smallville. So, let me go back here, all the way to 1973. Now, I was trying to decide between Foxy Brown and Coffy, but I went with Coffy because I think it's a little less known, and I think that has something to do with the fact that Foxy Brown is just a more fun title. But both films are written and directed by Jack Hill, a terrific... I don't know, I hate to call him exploitation director or B-movie director, because I think that's kind of insulting. I think he's a very good filmmaker and a pretty good writer. But that's kind of the world he existed in. Well, still exists. He's still with us. But anyway, Jack Hill wrote and directed this, and he wrote it specifically for Pam Grier. He'd worked with her before in The Big Dollhouse, and he... was assigned to come up with a black woman revenge movie for American International. And American International just did not give a shit, really, how good or bad it was. There was a lot of, you have to imagine, a lot of racism at the time. I mean, in 1973, so there was a lot. These films weren't really respected by the people who put them out. So they barely cared who did these films, as long as they could turn it in on time and on budget. And luckily, they got Jack Hill, who does care. He cared about his actors, he cared about the story, he cared about the characters, and he delivered a couple big hits for them. The first being Coffy, which was not only like a big hit for that studio that year, it was actually one of the bigger hits of 1973. It made a lot of money, and it didn't cost much to make. It's fairly B-movie budget. Let me explain what it's about. Coffy is played by Pam Grier, and she is a nurse in Los Angeles. When her sister ODs, she just goes insane with anger and goes after the drug pushers who got her hooked. After that, she kind of discovers this line of corruption that goes through not just the drug dealers and the pimps. There's also the cops and the mob and even politicians. And she just manipulates and tears through all of them in her quest for revenge, in her quest to get rid of them as best as she can. Good luck to her on that mission. And I'll just start with with Pam herself. I'll kind of go all over. This film stars Pam Grier, Booker Bradshaw, Robert Duque, William Elliott, Alan Arbus as the mob boss, Vetroni, and none other than Sid Haig. Sid Haig, known as Captain Spaulding in House of Thousand Corpses, and Devil's Rejects. He was, I think, in every one of Jack Hill's films, and he and Pam did several films together under Jack Hill. Let's see, start with Pam, and what a fantastic performance. She is definitely someone who holds the screen, somebody who you really pay attention to, and I think she has amazing ability to be strong and vulnerable at the same time, and to be able to have her character or characters do, sometimes horrible things, manipulative things, but she sells it in a way that you're completely behind her. And it's done in a human way. I mean, yeah, she really tears the shit into people, but you can see a person behind the shotgun. And she's just stunning in this movie. I mean, she is just a really brave actress, and the fact that this movie didn't put her on the A-list and why she wasn't doing A-list films for Hollywood is kind of obscene and really disgusting. But her talent has been able to keep her career going, despite any prejudice that might be going through this country during the 70s and 80s and such. Now let me go to some of the other performers. Booker Bradshaw plays a politician who is her sometimes boyfriend, and he might be part of the corruption as well. I've never seen him before, actually, and he is actually quite good. He's got a terrific voice, and his character makes a few decisions in the film that he really portrays very well. Robert Decoux is King George, the pimp/pusher who works for the mob boss, Vetroni. And his character is kind of a scumbag, but you know what? You actually care for him, and I think that just goes into the performance. He's a really interesting actor. He takes a role that could have been crazy and really puts a person in it. Alan Arbus is he plays the mob boss Vetroni, and believe it or not, for those of you who watch MASH, he was Sidney, the psychiatrist, the sensitive, liberal psychiatrist Hawkeye would always talk to. He's the mob boss and a scummy, not deranged, but, perverted guy. And he's quite entertaining in this. And, of course, Sid Haig. And Sid Haig, God, he's so exciting in this movie. And he plays one of Vetroni's henchmen, Omar, and he's just funny. And this is the thing. He's he's an evil, evil bastard in this movie. He kills, he rapes, he'll string people up and drag them by cars, and he has this insane laugh, and he's just entertaining. He is excellent in this movie. He's every bit as good in this movie as he was in the two Rob Zombie movies. Guaranteed. And there's a little something for everybody. And I have to warn you, there is quite a bit of nudity. This is the 70s. This is a 70s R film, so there's nudity. And also, there's a little something for MST3K fans. Leslie McRae, who played Michelle in The Girl in the Gold Boots, has a bit part in this movie as one of King George's call girls. I don't know. You watch it and you think, well, that's what happened to Michelle. Pretty cool. If you liked Pam Grier in Absolute Justice or Sid Haig, or you want to see Michelle from Girl in Gold Boots again, I recommend this movie immensely. Buy it, rent it, see it, whatever you need. I'm the real Manos, and that's it.